So we have qualified for the first CS2 major in Copenhagen. We probably had the hardest road possible, where we ended up having to play against Furia, and then we had to play against Liquid. So definitely a crazy bracket that we drew. So kind of starting off, I mean, we knew that it was going to be Inferno pick from them. They've been, picking Inferno during the tournament.
But now he's under pressure. All these blocks running him down. Flashbang is great.
So now we got Pistol, and I think that we kind of understood that this was a bait. This was a really nice read from Grim. For him to understand that there's a second guy there, because, you know, it is kind of just fishy that there's like one guy emo pillar fighting, solo. So I think that he kind of just read that there was a second guy emo because of that. Now we have the next gun round. And this is probably something that we should have read. I was able to trade on Merrick's, but honestly, like this setup pretty much counters what we wanted to do. Oh no, this is the round where Cadian aces. This is so unlucky because the Molly actually just, it's a little bit random, honestly. And I know that they actually changed the Molotov in the patch. So I think it might have been a little bit of like messing with the head. But if that Molotov hit, we actually, that doesn't even happen. We probably get into like a 2v2 or something there instead. Kept on going B, going with the strat. Oh, that's unlucky. I've been there, where you dink somebody and you don't finish the kill, you already start going to the next guy, you try to go back. It's not a fun situation. We're going for more of a fast A play. JT instantly gets spammed. And now we kind of just have to make magic happen. This is a 3v5. The only way we win this is from magic or like them messing something up. Truly. Which, really nice that we actually got that.
So now Skulls is definitely going to feel that pressure in towards the pit. Elige finds him, and Elige is continuing
really nice shot, honestly, from me there. We knew that he was still in pit. And now we just turned a 5v3 into something manageable. This is actually just so unfortunate. The motor smoke is a little bit off here, and it's making it really uncomfortable to plant. He's probably thinking that it's too risky to be able to plant default. Yeah, I think that we just have to trust that we'll kill anyone that tries to like kill the planter default, essentially.
Make a bit of a hero play. It gets blown and he's found the head. In fact, it's
because yeah, there's just smokes everywhere. I think the only way that we could have planted was planting default.
Elige is so low. He wanted to be set up for the post plant. He didn't want to be involved in this bomb going down, but now he has to do everything.
Pretty much
and that feels
unwinnable
like
now. Those are like heartbreak rounds. Those are rounds where it's just like you brought something that was so far gone, you bring it back, and then like you have like some like small things that like kind of make it like uncomfortable or just not as possible as even like the numbers show it is.
And another variation,
oh, this was the Halser round. Oh, that Galil round was clean. Oh no, and then this is the second heartbreak round, unfortunately. So they're playing a double top porch setup.
Needs to hold alongside Skulls. And they can't do it.
And we get the favorable trades, but we have the bomb as the mid guy instead. And this looks a little weird, I know. Halser was getting some heat for this. We actually had a very similar round to this in a scrim. So I think that he thought that Grim would be coming back, and that's kind of why he was like sticking around mid. Maybe he thought that he was gonna like come save him. He probably would have just like ran all the way back halls, but even so, he can't really get away easily. You know, it's just one of those unfortunate rounds, and now it's pretty much impossible. There's so many like risks that we have to take to be able to win now because of the info loss that happened from that. Because the time is so low. We had 12 seconds like as that round ended. We don't have time to like clear all of the back of sights. We don't have time to, you know, worry about like all these things. We kind of just have to take risks. You know, unfortunately there was not much that we could do. And now we're going to really really good maps for us. They kind of have the read here. I'm surprised that they actually didn't keep going. So I didn't even know that this happened during the game, but if they saw that we flashed over A main and they know that we're like not there anymore and that was like a fake flash, he probably could have like kept walking in, but it is a really big risk because they're doing all these, but you know what they saw like could have could have won it if they changed their. I just accidentally clicked. So they started doing B stuff, and I started like walking through mid, and then I think I just accidentally clicked, which is so unlucky. You know, thank God that wasn't randomly on somebody's head. There'd be some clip out there somewhere. Back sucks probably. Just like, oh, he insta-locked to his head. So this round, they actually had the read, which is crazy. So they do this lurk smoke, they double HE, but one of them missed. one of them actually missed here, they would have actually killed him, and I'm pretty sure we get a kill because of it. Yeah, we get a kill, which is so unlucky for them. Because that wall, it's not as easy as it looks to get a good HE off.
Liquid have breached the bomb site again.
So explosive.
And this is why it's such a T-sided map. It's, I mean, kind of unfortunate in the beginning of the rounds, as we're going for a play, we're gonna like walk through it, but they're actually holding, they're actually doing something with the smoke this round, and we pretty much don't have like any chance to win. It's just really good duels for the T's.
But immediately, look at the pressure being applied elsewhere.
And JT's actually been playing really well at this position.
Dropping incendiaries and finally securing a headshot.
That's my IGL right there.
And a drop down in towards mid. Elige is behind Twist,
and here, Russ actually knows that I dropped down, so he hears that I dropped down, and because he's sitting in the smoke, he doesn't have like a very easy way to fight me. He ends up going for the flash, but I'm kind of like expecting it, honestly. So I just like go to the side, I like peek afterwards, and we get like enough support in for the B guys in time. Yakinder here, you can see that he's either talking or thinking, and that's like exactly when JT's peeking, which is so unfortunate. You can see his eyes like go to the radar, so you're like processing or trying to like figure out like a solution, and then you just get peeked.
JT is going fast.
Really fast E-box play here. Good trades from our E-box guys. Just good trades overall. Until of course I go up B main and then I don't get like such an important trade. I think I shot like 6 bullets there. And against an op, you gotta be quick. Even so, we played it so well here. I think like all of our clutch rounds ended up going like the ways that we needed them to on the following 2 maps. On Inferno, I think it went completely not our way. Look at how we're like peeking together, we're reassessing the situation, we go right, we go left, and now we're pausing as like we're behind the smokes, and Grim ends up winning the kill. We know that he's lit probably or something, I don't remember exactly, but I loved like our movement like in that clutch where we're just like peeking together, like we're going left, we're going right, we're readjusting, we're pausing as soon as like we didn't get anything from assuming where he is.
This Complexity wants to get as close as possible.
I think we're playing so well here. So we're pressuring B at the same time like a smoke is fading for Floppy, and he just gets 2 kills at A main as all that's happening. So I think that we were putting a lot of really good pressure as like that smoke was fading for Floppy to be able to get those kills. So again, really nice round from us in the clutch. Now overpass, this is where the bald eagles. Now this round, it actually gets kind of dicey. So you see me, I'm actually flanking over here. We end up going up in a 5v3.
Feels like
but as you can see, there's a guy that's holding the flank skulls. So he's in con. He ends up gushing me as I'm flanking from B side. So 2v5 actually, and it gets really scary. I'm trying to, you know, go around this block as much as I can, try to not die if I can, but I'm pretty much dead. And then I'm kind of calming like my hectic situation, and that pretty much makes JT want to come help me. Probably would have been better to just let me die. Now we're in a 3v2, which is now a harder situation. I think I probably should have been like calming to just like let me die, make sure that like my team like knows to let me die. But thankfully we were playing on point with all of our pistols, and we were still able to secure it. Oh my god. This round was so unlucky. I just lit up so many people, but this was kind of like a crucial point of getting info in the round. We were able to figure out like at 20, what was it, 28, 30 seconds left, and they're pretty much forced. Like we have all of show control. As you can see, Floppy's right here. They don't have the option of going B. So getting that info at that point allowed us to like confidently stack and get like a good position to be able to kill them here. Even though it's really sad not getting all those kills. Oh, Katie is just so far away.
Seconds, you got to get in there. You got to pop the bomb. Is it still difficult? Almost like locking them out. JT completely denying anything.
Big to get Katie in.
Even though they're not getting the kills.
And there was a little bit of a time skip here, but they end up going. They go silent and short. And I'm still like in con from earlier, so as soon as like JT's making like those comms, I'm in connector, and I kind of have like a lot of really good info here.
Have a lot of options. There's so much riding
and
on
I'd say one of like the big things about like playing connector in like one of these late round situations is actually making sure that you're not checking very frequently at mid. Like you're kind of like allowing a gap sometimes, but the thing is, if you're constantly checking, if they just like walk down, they can kill you super easily. So you kind of have to play to like allow gaps. because you know all three of these guys were looking at me earlier when they're initially coming down, so you kind of have to like allow that possibility to happen if you want to be able to get multis. So I'd say that this round was one of our first really big errors. We're in a 5v3, 30 seconds left. Unfortunately, this round ends up slipping from us. I think if we played this round a little bit more patient,
maybe if they could just find the kills.
Or, you know, I feel like there was like a lot of like little things that I could say about this round, but I'd say the main idea is just making sure that like we're patient and we're like cognizant of the time in the round, and that they don't really have like any time to be doing this stuff.
Is Elige gonna be ready for this? They're so close now. He knows.
And they kind of know that I'm stuck here. So my thinking is that they have 38 seconds. I think that they are going to bring someone towards long, so I'm feeling super pressured. My idea is kind of just make sure that I win the fight if they come long, so I end up going a little bit closer long.
On forward, trying to get ahead of it. Grim's just fighting every single
little bit aggressive,
hits the headshot. JT
but we still are in such a good position here.
Towards long, a time in issue, but Twist's headshots are not.
And this is such a nice spray here. Oh my god.
Starts to look around.
I actually felt like I saw him. You see, like when I start shooting here, I thought that I like saw something, and I actually think that I saw his gun barrel maybe? I don't even know what I saw. Maybe I just saw a ghost. I felt like I saw him, but I wasn't confident enough to say it because I was just like, I don't know what I saw. And even looking at the replay, it doesn't look like I saw anything. I thought that I saw something like on the left side of tree. So I'm kind of like, am I hallucinating right now?
Look around, he spotted that. They know, but now still finds that first kill, and Elige can't find the
then we end up just like losing to the stack. Unfortunately, we end up going like double walkers instead, and they're completely stacked everywhere at A. So we're going like one long, 2 lockers. They're just really hard duels. I think this is the Bald Eagle Duo 2v4 clutch. So I'm getting up into sight, really close. And then 2v4 now on this. This is such a high pressure, like close margins type round. As soon as we get these kills right here, I have the bomb and there's 11 seconds left. Pretty much the only chance for me to be able to get the bomb down is going to be right now. So I have to just full believe that Grim is going to win every single duel. That's what you have to do in this situation. I go for the plant and Grim ends up getting these kills and we get it down. So this was really massive kills for Grim, and I have to trust 100% that he's going to get those. And I'd say like micro as a little like small thing. So as soon as you get this bomb down, 100% the guy is going to be coming out CT, right? I made sure that I did like a really close strafe, like stopping. So I'm going to make sure that I short strafe pretty instantly on this to make sure that I kill him right here. So I'm picturing as soon as I peek out and stop, he's going to be right here in my crosshair, trying to come out to truck to try to kill me at dice. So that's the main thing. I know that he's going to come out there, and I have to like zone in on like that being like a short strafe.
The touch the first is Elige's, and Yakinda is
and now I know that he's lit, so I don't want to like give him the chance of like kind of outplaying me in any way. So I want to like try to go for like a swing. I actually could have lost that, especially because he picked a really good spot. I think that Merrick's picked a good spot there. You know, I ended up just like winning the duel on it. So you can see this kind of now all in flow. This was really big kills. And now swing. He actually does a crouch, which kind of put him out a little bit more. Huge round. Nice stuff from Grim. Getting those 2 kills, that was huge.
Twist at least is able to step in, but JT's Deagle is doing everything. Oh, it is doing everything.
JT is insane with the Deagle, guys. Insane. And then he gets naded. Sometimes I just laugh when I see like JT die. Like I feel like he like just like falls to the ground sometimes in like the funniest ways. And he just like owned everybody. This is gonna be a really tough round to win. My lurk here is actually super expected as well, which makes it even the more difficult for us to win. So you see, as I'm walking up, I mean, I can hear everything that's happening, and I understand also that they're gonna be really careful. And I'm pretty much like telling like Halsberg, you know, you can come through long, just run through long. It's gonna be the safest way for him to come.
All the rotations.
And now my goal, like it's a 2v4, the only way that we win is if we, you know, try to get early kills. And they actually played this really well. Like Jikindar, you see the way that he's playing? He's not overcommitting. Like sometimes people will play the angle that he's playing and they're just gonna like hold the cross, which is definitely an error. He's jiggling it instead. And when I go for this kill, because I'm trying to equalize, I'm trying my best to like make sure that I, you know, try to get us in this round. So I go for this swing. He gets the jiggle off on me, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, okay, well I need to look somewhere else. I'm being careful of like the guy that's gonna peek CT, and I'm like, okay, Halzerk is almost coming up long. Now, I don't know where they are. They could be going short, they can be going up con right now, they could be flanking us eventually. Halzerk, he's also aware that when he does this cross, like he has to be careful of bathroom and he has to be careful of divider. So we kind of have to try to get ourselves in a situation where we can plant safe. So not only is that like trying to like clear like these areas, but it's still like looking for more kills. And I'm looking for another kill here. I'm like, okay, is anyone going to give me anything? Anyone? Please? Please give me a kill? And then Jikindar, he's jiggling again. So they actually played this so good. The only way that you win this round is if you just find openings that they can't trade. And this is a really good kill from us that they're not able to really trade. CT is still smoked off. I think the only way that they could have like done this most likely better is going, you know, 3 people in either direction. I think like splitting up like into bank and like 2 CT is what made that kind of hard. And then Halzerk's just feeling like we know that he's going to be like close somewhere here, so he goes for that second shot. And now we know that the rest of the people are all going to be like CT, and that was such a sick round. For us to like win on that was incredible.
It's Jason Lake's juggernaut.
Such like an intense series. It's crazy. Try not to give away too much here for the major for any of the teams that are going to be watching. If you've made it to the end here, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, tell me what more you guys want to see. I'm always reading what you guys are saying in the comments, and yeah, I just appreciate it a lot, and thanks for being on this journey with me. See you on the next one.